So I've gotten my fair share of parking tickets that I think are totally unfair. How could you help me?
Do Not Pay empowers the little guy to fight back. So it finds a legal defense in your ticket and sends it off to the government and gets you money back. But it does a lot more than that. We fight companies and the government across 200 areas of the law.
So let's take parking tickets in particular. What's
Yeah.
your success rate?
Around 65%.
You get 65% overturned?
That's right. But that's actually the lowest success rate out of all of our products.
So what are the other success rates?
Well, a lot of the time it's 100% successful because you're just jumping through a hoop, like canceling a gym membership where they make you send a letter to a PO box just to get out of it.
Now, you call yourself a robo-lawyer, but in your terms of service, you say you're not a law firm, you don't have attorney-client privileges. Are there actual lawyers working on these issues, or is it just technology?
We have lawyers who help us, but it's fully automated. But this stuff isn't rocket science. There's not a lawyer who would get out of bed to help you with a $50 Comcast refund. So we're expanding the legal system in an underserved way.
So you just got backing by Andreessen Horowitz. Clearly, there's a bigger opportunity than fighting parking tickets. On the website you advertise, you fight corporations, beat bureaucracy, sue anyone. How can you make such big promises?
Below $10,000, these big companies know that they can get away with ripping people off because no one will fight back. So technology is perfect at doing that because these disputes are very clear-cut. If you want to cancel your gym membership, you should just be able to do that. And if they don't do it, then they should be harmed in small claims court.
So where do you see most of the growth coming from?
Most of the growth is coming from the world is changing so much with helping people claim government benefits. These big corporations aren't treating people fairly. Landlord-tenant disputes. Do Not Pay is like an ETF for the world's problems, and unfortunately, there are a lot of problems at the moment.
Now, one of your top features is how to fake a phone number, which might enable you to get out of verification or get around verification on a platform like Twitter or Google or even Tinder. Those companies are doing those things to maintain the authenticity of the platform. Why shouldn't we think that's a little shady?
When you give up your phone number, not many people know this, but you're also giving up your privacy. There are data brokers who you can ask for someone's information just by giving the data broker your phone number. So a lot of people, they don't want to give out their real phone number because they don't want the other company knowing their name, address, social security number, which can all be taken from the phone number.
So does that mean you think these companies are not using the right kind of process to verify their own users?
I think 10% it's well-intentioned, but 90% it's to advertise. All of the companies you mentioned are advertising companies and they're targeting ads, and people want privacy, and Do Not Pay helps people achieve that.
What about when they figure out what you're doing? Like we just talked to the Match CFO yesterday about users faking their location to meet people at the Olympics, which he said was fun, but they have all kinds of stuff in place to prevent people from doing that. How do you stay one step ahead of technology?
We're a lot more motivated. We're 14 people and we love Do Not Pay, and so a big company will never move as fast as we do. Can
you get robocalls done for good? I mean, let's end those.
There are a lot of our users who make a lot of money by picking up the phone and suing the robocallers. But hopefully that creates a strong disincentive for these robocallers to call a lot of people.